Shri Namamrita from here.
Yes. Shri Namamrit, the holy name, protects one from danger and fear. To be free from danger, one should chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Sukadev Goswami to King Parikshit. My dear king, wherever people in my any position perform their occupational duties of devotional service by chanting and hearing Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Srimad Bhagavan 7.5.23. There cannot be any danger from bad elements. Therefore, there was no need for anxiety about Gokul, while the Supreme Personality of Godhead was personally present. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur has sang Namashraya Kari Yatane Tumi Tha Kaha Apana Apana Kaje. Everyone is thus advised to seek shelter in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and remain engaged in his own occupational duty. There is no loss in this, and the gain is tremendous. Even from a material point of view, everyone should take to chanting the Hare Krishna mantra to be saved from all kinds of danger. This world is full of danger. Padam padam yad vipadam. Therefore, we should be encouraged to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra so that in our family, society, neighborhood, and nation, everything will be smooth and free from danger.
Thanks a lot, Mataji. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 10.6.3.
Yes,
So this material world is designed in such a fashion that there is danger at every step. One cannot say that one is going to office, then it is guaranteed that he will reach his office and will return safely. There can be any accident, any small road rage, which can take um, greater form, or anything can happen. So, as soon as you have stepped out, there is no guarantee that you can return safely because this material world is full of dangers at every step. And we also, with the more and more scientific advancement, have increased these dangers. So, with all this advancement of motor vehicles, everyone is running at such a high speed. And if there is anything on the road, one has to pull the brakes, then there is a sure shot collision that's going to happen. So, with the advancement of scientific innovations, we have increased the danger at every step. So, here it is mentioned from Srimad Bhagavatam that wherever people in any position perform their occupational duties of devotional services by chanting and hearing Sharanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, there cannot be any danger from bad element. Therefore, there was no need of anxiety about Gokula while the Supreme Personality of Godhead was personally present. So, holy names are non different from Krishna. So, in Gokula, we can remember the pastimes of the Lord, that all his cowherd friends, they were completely dependent on Krishna. They were not at all fearful under any circumstances. So, even if any demon is there, Aghasura was there, any demon was there, or even they have to enter the mouth of a demon, they don't fear because they understand that anyways Krishna is there. When there was heavy rainfall done by Lord Indra, then also they were having complete faith that Krishna is here. When Kalia was poisoning the whole Yamuna river, everyone was having full faith that Krishna is here. We don't have to fear. So, because of the presence of Krishna, everyone was fearless. And holy names of the Lord are non-different than Krishna. So, if one is chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, one can understand that there is a presence of Krishna near him. So, there is no need of any fear. And here, this thing is very important. Wherever people in any position perform their occupational duties of devotional services by chanting and hearing. So, sometime people may think occupational services duties may mean I have to go to office, I have to do some job, I have to earn some money and all those things. But in reality, once dharma is 100% done, if he is engaged in chanting and hearing the holy names of the Lord, every other thing is secondary. One is free from all the obligations to even his forefathers, all the demigods, everyone, if he's engaged in occupational duty of devotional services. So this is our occupational duty. Occupation. Why? Because we are all part and parcel of Krishna. We are all servant of Krishna. And the whole purpose of this material world is just this. The whole purpose of creation of this material world is not to give you some wealth, not to let you purchase some properties, not to go to some wonderland and enjoy. No. The only reason for which this material world is created is so that people engage themselves in devotional service to the Lord. And after finishing this body, return back home, back to Godhead. Otherwise, there is no end to it. Right now, you may have some body. You consider that body very important, or that family very important, or that circumstance is very important, and you miss devotional services, then you end up with another family, another body, another circumstances, another position. So there is no end to it. So don't consider anything else very important. Consider the chanting of the holy name. The devotional services is most important because life is very short. It may appear very long to conditioned soul, but once one can, uh, once one started chanting, it start appearing very small in duration. So because of illusion, people think that we are living a very long life. Because of illusion, people are thinking, oh, we'll achieve this, we'll achieve that. We have so much to achieve. But in reality, this lifespan is very, very short. Even if someone has achieved something, for example, if someone will say Michael Jackson has achieved something, but by 50, he was gone. Whatever he has achieved is here only. Where he has gone, no one knows. So lifespan is very short. By the time you start achieving something material, your lifespan is over. And then you have to be born in other circumstances. Again, has to start from ABCD. Again, schooling, again, education. And every time, situation may not be that favorable. In one birth, you can be prime minister of a nation. In another birth, you may be a dog in different country. So this birth has not much value until and unless it is not engaged in devotional service to the Lord. So that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur has sung Namashraya Kari Yatane Tumi Thaha Kaha Apna Kache. Like everyone is thus advised to seek shelter of the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and remain engaged in his own occupational duty. There is no loss in this, and the gain is tremendous. Even from a material point of view, everyone should take to chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra to be saved from all kind of danger. The world is full of danger. Padam padam yada vipadam. Therefore, we should be encouraged to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra so that in our family, society, and nation, everything will be smooth and free from danger. Materially covered people, they are thinking that, oh, we are getting this opportunity to earn money. Why work in one job? Let's take two job, do 16 hours of work. But they don't know that this human form of life is given to perform devotion services and go back. It's not given to work so hard that you miss the real purpose of human form of life. Like in Bible also it is mentioned, what profit the man if he gain everything but lose his soul? A person, what is the gain that he's getting if his soul, he could not do anything for his soul? For body, he may have acquired so many things, but this body is perishable. This body is burned down. Everything, whatever he has acquired, neglecting his soul, is here itself, and he is gone. He has wasted all his life, and he will never be able to enjoy that. There was one, there was one story. So a sheikh in Arab country, there are sheikhs. So a sheikh was working very hard, and always he was engaged in working, working, and working. And sheikhs generally they have many wives. So he married another wife, and in his will, he put everything um, under the name of his youngest wife. And this youngest wife, she had an affair with a servant. And this sheikh, anyways, because of working so hard, he was anyways aged. He died. And this youngest queen who got all the inheritance, she married this servant. And this servant, he told that throughout my life, I was thinking that why this sheikh, he is having so much of money, why he is working so hard. And now I can understand that he is working hard for me. He was working, he was earning all this money just for me so that I can be super rich. So that was his conclusion. So that, and that's a fact for everyone. We all are working very hard, and we don't know that who is going to utilize our money. We don't know, because the moment you will be gone, definitely you may be thinking, oh, my kids will enjoy or my grandchildren will enjoy, but you will not have any connection with them. And secondly, if your kids will be permanent, your grandchildren will be permanent, then definitely you may have done something, but they're also not permanent. They also have to leave their body. So you have wasted all your life working hard, but they also cannot enjoy beyond a certain period. And another thing is, whatever by the destiny, whatever is there in the destiny, whatever happiness and distress is there, you can work very hard, but everyone has to undergo their own share of karma. Their own suffering one has to undergo. You cannot, um, how hard you may try, you cannot help them overcome their suffering. So with this, like, we'll chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra and then we'll try to discuss the remaining part. So
Okay.
let me know if you all have your chant bag with you. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव सादि गौर भक्तवृंदा. Okay. So we are going to cover this eternity of bhakti. So प्रतिभा माता जी और मंगलयान प्रभु, both of you can try reading half of the passages. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. The eternity of bhakti. Nehabhi kramanasostiti pratyabhayo na vidyate svalpam abhi asya dharmasya traya mahado vayat. Bhagavad Gita 240. Translation. In this endeavor there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. Activity in Krishna consciousness, or acting for the benefit of Krishna without expectation of sense gratification, is the highest transcendental quality of work. Even a small beginning of such activity finds no impediment, nor can that small beginning be lost at any stage. Any work begun on the material plane has to be completed, otherwise the whole attempt becomes a failure. But any work begun in Krishna consciousness has a permanent effect, even though not finished. The performer of such work is therefore not at loss, even if his work in Krishna consciousness is incomplete. One person done in Krishna consciousness bears permanent result, so that the next beginning is from the point of 2%. Whereas in material activity, without 100% success, there is no profit. Ayamila performed his duty in some percentage of Krishna consciousness, but the result he enjoyed at the end was 100% by the grace of Lord. There is a nice verse in this connection in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.5.17. Yaktva suva dharmam sarana uyam harer bayan abhagvo da padedat tado yadi yatra kuva udatram abut amusyahim kovarta habdo bhajadam swadharmada. If someone gives up his occupational duties and works in Krishna consciousness and then falls down on account of not completing his work, what loss is there on this part? And what can one gain if one performs his material activities perfectly, or as the Christians say, what profit a man if he gain in the whole world yet suffers the loss of his eternal soul? Material activities and their results end with the body, but work in Krishna consciousness carries a person again to Krishna consciousness even after the loss of the body. At least one is sure to have a chance in the next life of being born again as a human being, either in the family of a great cultured Brahmana or in a rich aristocratic family. That will give one further chance for elevation. That is the unique quality of work done in Krishna consciousness. Prabhtiya Punya Kritam Lohan Yusitva Saswade Sama Susinam Trimadan Kehe Joga Brasva Vijayade Bhagavad 641. Translation: the unsuccessful yogi, after many years of enjoyment on the planet of the pious living entity, is born into a family of righteous people or into a family of rich aristocracy. Purport: the unsuccessful yogis are divided into two classes. One is fallen after very little progress, and one is fallen after long practice of yoga. The yogi who falls after a short period of practice goes to the higher planet where pious living entities are allowed to enter. After prolonged life there, one is sent back again to this planet to take birth in the family of righteous Brahma Vaishnava or of aristocratic merchant. The real purpose of yoga practice is to achieve the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness, as explained in the last verse of the chapter. But those who do not preserve to such an extent and who fails because of material allurements are allowed, by the grace of the Lord, to make full utilization of their material propensity, and after that they are given opportunities to live prosperous lives in the righteous aristocratic families. Those who are born in such families may take advantage of the facilities and try to elevate themselves to full Krishna consciousness discovery.
Thanks a lot, bro. So, like we have discussed, that materially, until and unless you don't achieve 100% of success, you will be not considered successful. So, for example, you are appearing in a board exam, you have prepared well for all the exams, but somehow or the other, you miss to give test of one of the subject, then your result will be fail. It's not that because you have done good in other subjects, so you will be considered pass. No. Then again, whole year you have to prepare for 10th board and again give the exam. So in material work, whatever you will pick up, until and unless there is not 100% success, it is not considered a success. It's considered a failure. You may have appeared in an exam. The cut percentile is 99.7 and you got 99.6, even though you achieved very great score. But because of not crossing that threshold, you will be considered failure in that exam. But spiritual life is not like that. In a spiritual life, whatever progress you will make, that is for your eternal credit. Even if 1% progress you will make in this lifetime, next birth, automatically your consciousness will start from 2%. All of us who are in this Krishna consciousness, somehow or the other in the past birth, we have made some progress. And that's why we have some natural affinity for hearing about the Lord performing his devotional services. From our very childhood, we can all feel that how, in our case, we were little bit more inclined toward God. And that's why we are here. For those who are completely materially absorbed, ins- even though all the facilities are present, they will not be interested. So, with little progress, whatever we have done in our last birth, we are reaping its benefit. So, we have to see that how we can achieve 100% success, and after leaving this body, go back home, back to Godhead. Because this body, we anyways have to leave. That is certain. As sure as death, there is a saying which goes as sure as death. Because death is sure for everyone. And this body, we all know that it has not much power. A little bacteria, little virus can take it completely down the road. Little bit infection you will catch, little food poisoning you will have. This body very difficult to come back to its normal position. So this body is very fragile. But as Guru Maharaj has said, Guru Parampara is saying, but this body is an able boat. If we take the directions of Guru Sadhu and Shastra, then even though this body is very fragile, going to stay for very less time, but it can help us come out of the cycle of birth and death. So here this statement for Bible is again repeated that what profit the man if he gain the whole world but lose his soul. So the point here is that you may be working very hard for your material duties and you don't have any time to progress on your devotional aspects. But suppose you acquire so much of material wealth, but what is the use of it? Because as soon as the body is finished, because you haven't done any devotional services, next body is not going to be that of human. Because this Maya Devi, the material energy of the Lord, her work is to give every conditioned soul an opportunity to perform devotional services. So if she sees that, okay, this person I gave opportunity as a human being, but what he has done, he is just trying to acquire more and more wealth. So it's of no use giving human form of life with higher intelligence, wasted in sophisticatedly sleeping, eating, mating, defending is of no good use of human form of life. So you will be again demoted to lowly animal or plant life. So once one wastes a human form of life in not performing devotional services, he'll again have to undergo 84 lakh species of different lives. So Srila Prabhupada used to say that don't fall down because the fall down means a gap of millions of years. Why? Because 84 lakh species of life you have to acquire. So again, once you get the human form of life opportunity, there is a gap of millions of years. That important is this human form of life and performing devotional services. Millions of years. You may be looking at birds going here and there. You may be looking at cat going here and there, a dog. Many times we think though they look very cute, but they are all like us only. There is no difference. They are having the same soul like that of us. Just because they haven't utilized their last human form of life in a way a human should utilize in cultivating love to God. Now they have end up in different kind of animal body, cat, dog, birds, etc. So looking at their face, you can understand their same soul, but covered. Now they are so conditioned because before taking an animal body, one goes to hell, and there he is forced to act in that particular fashion. And then he is provided with a covered body where he completely forget about his position. A soul in a dog body start considering him a dog. A soul in a cat's body start considering him as a cat. A person, a soul in a pig body start considering himself as a pig. But it is mentioned that in the those person who eat all rubbish in China and all these countries, you can see that what kind of food they are eating, all garbage. So when Maya Devi sees that anyways they want to eat garbage, then why they are wasting human form of life and eating garbage? So then in the during their punishment, they are made to eat all the stool, and slowly and gradually they become accustomed eating stool, and then they got a body of pig. And if anyone has an uh, experience in the village, in village, as soon as someone goes out and is passing a stool in the open, all the pigs they start surrounding him. That as soon as he will leave the place, they will enjoy it. So that kind of mentality a human being has developed. So you can understand that somehow or the other, you have to perform devotional services. Otherwise, what's going to be your destiny? So, so acting in Krishna consciousness or acting for the benefit of Krishna without expectation of sense gratification is the highest transcendental quality of work. So when we work in Krishna consciousness, we are not expecting sense gratification. When we are chanting, that is for the pleasure of Krishna. When we are doing deity worship, that is for the pleasure of Krishna. When we are making bhoga offering, that is for the pleasure of Krishna. So because our eternal constitutional position is to serve Krishna, because service is something that is our constitutional position. We cannot live without service. You can see that those person, especially in Western countries, you can see that parents are abandoned by their children. No one visit them. Sometime even husband and wife they got divorced. And then what they do? They will bring one cat or dog or any other pet animal. Why? Because their position is to serve. But because not knowing that they have to serve Krishna or God, they serve dog. So remaining all the remaining life they keep serving dog. They will take dog outside, wait for dog to pass a stool, quickly pick that stool up, clean his butt, take him to the doctor. So all their energy they will spend in serving dog, because service is our eternal constitutional position. And if one don't serve Krishna, then somewhere or the other they have to put their propensity. No one can live without service. So better we should put it in the place where it is meant for. That is Krishna consciousness, activities of Krishna consciousness. So even a small beginning of such activities find no impediment, nor can that small beginning be lost at any stage. Anything you do, any work began on the material plane has to be completed, otherwise the whole attempt become a failure. But any work begun in Krishna consciousness has a permanent effect, even though not finished. The performer of such a work is therefore not at loss, even if his work in Krishna consciousness is incomplete. One person done in Krishna consciousness bear permanent results, so that the next beginning is from the point of 2%. Whereas in material activities without 100% success, there is no profit. Ajamila perform his duty in some percentage of Krishna consciousness, But the result he enjoyed at the end was 100%. So we all knew the story of Ajamila, that how he was born in a family of righteous Brahmana. His father was trying to engage him into devotional services to Lord, and his father was sending him to collect flowers, fruits, leaves for the worship of Lord, and he was doing it dutifully. So this devotional services he has done for a small amount of time only. And then he fell down from his position. Somehow, when he has gone collecting fruits, flowers in the forest, he happened to see one prostitute. And this prostitute was half naked. She was engaged with an half naked Shudra man, and they were making intimate scenes. And when she saw that this person is looking at me, and as the nature of prostitute, they're looking for new and new client every day, she signaled that this person as well, and that was enough. If mind is once engaged into thoughts of sense gratification, then it's almost impossible to take it away until and unless one is not very much deeply engaged in devotional services. This mind, because throughout so many births, what it has done, only sense gratification. So Prabhupada, when talking about this Ajamila incidents, he was saying that in the time of Ajamila, this kind of case was rare of the rarest. Nowhere you will find low class women half dressed, low class men half dressed, doing public display of affection. That was not a case, very rarest of the rare case. But now you can see everywhere there are low class women, low class men doing public display of affection everywhere. So, how difficult at this point of time to maintain a brahmachari, because brahmachari when going out for preaching has to see so many these kind of scenes every day. So how difficult it is. So for Ajamil, as soon as he saw this woman, and this woman also signaled to him, his mind got completely engrossed into activities of sense gratification. And the point here is that mind is on the higher level than senses. So by our senses, we cannot enjoy much. In reality, the sense gratification as well. At the sense level, how long you can enjoy, maybe for 2 3 minutes. But on mental level, you can enjoy it endlessly because mental mind is on the higher platform. So because he was engaged on the mental platform, he could not come out of it. Mind is above the senses. So always he was thinking about that prostitute only. And somehow or the other, he got hold of that prostitute, engaged her first as a maid servant in their house. The parents started protesting that what kind of maid you have employed. She is not at all looks like a decent woman. And he got so angry that he threw his older parents out of the house because he was completely covered by lust. And then he was already married to a very chaste wife, but definitely the chaste wife, she was no match to prostitute. She was chaste, but what he was looking for is sense gratification. So he sent his wife as well to her home. Earlier, there was no concept of divorce, but you can call it divorce itself. He sent his already wedded wife, nice wife, to parents' home. Why? Because he was completely covered because of his senses. And then there was no one to say anything. He started engaging with illicit sex with that prostitute. And the major thing is because he was eating the food cooked by that prostitute. It is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam because of the food cooked by this prostitute, his consciousness got contaminated. So in our case as well, we may fall down, or there are chances of fall down, but if some keeps on eating Krishna Prasadam, his higher intelligence will help him. But if the food that he is eating is cooked by someone of very lower consciousness or someone who is very listy, then it is very difficult for one to come over the pulse of the senses. So his complete consciousness got completely contaminated because of eating the food cooked by this prostitute. And this prostitute, because his consciousness now got completely polluted, she was always demanding new and new things, new jewelry. And because she was prostitute, she doesn't mind whatever way, whether you rob someone, you kill someone, whatever way you bring that item to me. And he also knew that she's prostitute. If I stop supplying her items, she will leave my house and will go to some other person house. So just to keep her satisfied, he was robbing people, cheating people, deceiving people, and bringing money. And so many children he produced from the womb of that prostitute, that even when he was at age of 80 years, about his deathbed, then also he has a children who was maybe 1 or 2 years of age. But fortunately, because he has done some devotional services initially, because his father used to send him to bring fruits and flowers for the deities Narayan. So he named his son out of good fortune Narayan. And this smallest child, obviously a small child, is very innocent. Everyone loved the smallest child. So he was always saying, "Oh Narayan, come to me. Oh Narayan, play with me. Oh Narayan, sit with me." So always he was chanting Narayan, Narayan. And he was almost uh, toward the fag end of his life. He has done so much of sinful activities that Yamaduta arrived, taking his soul away from his body. And there he could see that his child Narayan is playing, and he shouted out that Narayan, Narayan, please save me. And as soon as he chanted Narayan, please save me, he remembered that, oh, how sinful I am. How can this child save me? If the Narayan whom my father was asking me to worship, if I would have worshipped him, he could have saved me from this extremely disturbing situation. Now I can see that I am going to be taken by Yamaduta. So much of sinful activities I have done, even I cannot keep account of it. How, what is going to be my destiny? And then he again shouted out that, oh Narayan, now pointing to the real Narayan, oh Narayan, please save me. And because of the good fortune, because little devotional services he has done at the beginning of his life, when he called out, "O Narayan, please save me," immediately Vishnuduta appeared and they cut the ropes thrown by Yamadutas. It's a very wonderful story in Srimad Bhagavatam. So little devotional services can save one from so much of danger. So here, even in West as well, in US and other countries as well, the patient who are about to die, like many people are dying from cancer and different diseases. So toward the very end of their life, they experience very ghastly scenes. People coming, trying to take their soul and things like that. And here the medical science, they call it terminal illness, that anyways they are going to die. So before the death, they see all these ghostly things. But in reality, that is the Yamaduta. So before the death, Yamadutas come because in West, especially, everyone has done sinful activities itself. Everything, every biscuit that you will eat without looking at the ingredient will have X. Any ingredient you will pick from the grocery without checking the ingredient will have some or the other sinful ingredient in it. So 99.99% people are going to hell only. So that's why toward the end of their life, the situation is very, very worse. Because this Sanatan Dharma is only truth. The rest, everything are like more of an human created. They can help to some extent, but not to full extent, because there is so much of adulteration as well done in other scriptures. Like in Bible, thou shall not kill is made as thou shall not murder. Different kind of mental speculation just to fulfill their own desires. They're saying that animals don't have soul, only human being has soul, so we can kill them. So all sort of wrong uh, judgments, a wrong philosophy they have introduced to suit their own philosophy, and that's why all the churches are closing down. No one wants to go there because people are not feeling the real benefit. Because if it's not, it is not helping you develop love of Krishna. You're not connecting with Krishna. You're not feeling it from within. Then it will not help for long. How long you can do religion conversion just based on some money? That's not possible. So any small amount of effort that you do in devotional services, that is for your eternal credit. There is a story in Padma Puran that in a temple, in a Vishnu temple, there was a ghee wick that is being offered to Vishnu. And we all know that mouse or rat you call, they very much love to eat ghee. And there is a mouse in that temple. He has this habit of whenever the wick remaining part is there, he used to eat the remaining ghee that is surrounding that wick. So it so happened that he entered the altar and he could see that a wick is almost about to get extinguished, but it was not completely extinguished. It has still some spark there. But this mouse, he felt very hungry and he thought that let me try to grab some ghee out of it. And this wick, anyways made up of cotton, got stuck in his teeth and he started jumping up and down. Soon, the small spark that is there in the end of that wick converted into a fire because there is still ghee in that wick. And this mouse, he could not remove that wick from his mouth. So he keep on jumping up and down in front of Vishnu. And in that fashion, he ended his life. But Lord Vishnu, he took it as that, oh, this mouse, he also did some services to me. That wick was about to get extinguished. He made it again burned. He offered it so many times to me, and then he died. And immediately that mouse went home, back to Godhead. And that's a true story. That's why in the Damodar month, all the devotees they give chance to all the newcomers to offer lamb to Lord Damodar. Why? Because people have done so much of sinful activities that they don't have even the pious credit to begin their devotional services. So at least they can get some pious credit by which their past sinful activities got eradicated. They can see truth. They can see reality. Now the material world is so made with so much of tools by Maya Devi, so much of Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Without realization itself, you will die. You don't know how your days is spent and your end day has arrived. This is the power of Maya Devi. So we are thinking that, oh, with this all advancement, we can propagate Krishna consciousness, but Maya Devi is so strong. She always empower more and more materially covered people. So they will create such a situation that if there is a Krishna conscious aspects, that will be maybe 1% of the content, maybe Krishna conscious, but 99% of the content will be all bodily conscious. And you will end up, because what we have done in past so many birth, we are bodily conscious. So we are going to YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Major chances that we are stuck with the bodily conscious content itself. Because past so many birth, we were only bodily conscious. So better is, that's why Srila Prabhupada has written down his books. These books are the basis. At least in books, if you read through books, there is no chance that you can distract toward Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Books you can open anywhere and can sit and read. Otherwise, whole day, your this all content will take, you won't even realize. One has to overcome so many other attachment to give time to Krishna consciousness. Because if in this life you can't make any progress, then in next birth, even if you get human form of life, that's not guaranteed. You may become very rich in this life some way or the other, but in next life you may be born as a beggar. So for 50, 60 years you work very hard, you acquire some wealth. You enjoyed it for 1 year. That also because you have now developed so many diseases, you can't enjoy it fully. And then your this life is finished and you're born as a beggar. So that is the reality of this material world. But if you work in Krishna consciousness, even if little progress you have done, because in this material world, people are thinking, oh, if I'll work very hard, then I will get a lot of money. No, that's not the case. If you have inclination to perform devotional services to Krishna, then automatically in the next birth you will be provided with such a comfortable position that you don't have to think about your daily bread. You don't have to work very hard. You don't have to work 16 hours to get money. No, automatically you will be born in a rich family. Why? Because Lord want to give you opportunity to perform devotional services and go back home, back to God. This is the whole reason of creation of this material world. Otherwise, there is no such reason. No reason of you to become very rich and all. Where is Alexander the Great? Where is all his wealth? Where is Napoleon Bonaparte? They're all in history. So whatever you will become, you can't take anything with you. There is no advantage of it. You will be just in history books. No one will remember you. 100 years ago, who was the richest person, you don't know. So in reality, no one knows you. You may be thinking I'm very important, but there is no difference in anyone's life whether you live or you die. So better you live in such a fashion that you can make some progress in devotional services. That is the ultimate aim of getting the human form of life. So it's written that if someone gives up his occupational duty and work in Krishna consciousness and then falls down on account of not completing his work, what loss is there on his part? And what can one gain if one perform his material activities perfectly? Or as the Christians say, what profit the man if he gain the whole world, yet suffer the loss of his eternal soul? Material activities and their results end with body, but the work in Krishna consciousness carries a person again to Krishna consciousness, even after the loss of the body. At least one is sure to have a chance in the next life, being born again as human being, either in the family of a great cultured Brahmana or in a rich aristocratic family that will give one a further chance of elevation. That is the unique quality of work done in Krishna consciousness. So the point is that material life, as we have read in the Namamrita itself. It's Padam Padam Yadavibdam. Throughout your life, you can see you are just struggling. And you are thinking that, oh, maybe I'm working hard. Maybe after a few years, I may not be struggling. But that's not a fact. Material world by design is to khaliyam shashvatam. From the very birth, you will have to struggle. As soon as you are born, there may be some insect that is biting you and you are crying, but parents don't understand that there is an insect that is biting you. They will start feeding you milk, even though you are dying of indigestion, but they will feed you more and more milk. Maybe you start vomiting, but they can't understand why you are crying. As soon as you become little grown up, 2 years, 3 years of age, you don't want to go to school, you are sent to school. You are sitting there for 8 hours for no reasons in that wooden bench. You struggle very hard for throughout your schooling. Then somehow or the other you get into a good job, but no one is satisfied with whatever you are doing, whatever earning that you are doing. You are again struggling. Why? Because you are thinking you are working very hard, but no one is satisfied. And this way throughout your life you struggle, and then life has a limited time. Soon there is a time that will come that this body is not at all in a state where you can drive it further. You are just lying down in a bed, can't even wake up on your own. Diapers are there, or maybe some attendant is cleaning you up. And the only thing you can do is counting on your days when you will die. And actually, if you have not done devotional services to the Lord, you don't want to leave this body. You are just thinking that how I can be saved, how somehow or the other this medicine should save me, this medicine. Because the attachment of with this body is so high, you are thinking that, oh, I have made so much of money, so nice family with so much of effort, and now when I want to enjoy it, I cannot enjoy. So please give me some time. But no doctor can give you any time. And that time is going to come for in every once of our life, and it's very soon. We may be thinking, oh, it's still having so much of time. That's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed if you have so much of time. And even if you have like 20 years, so many time is already crossed. You can see how it's just like yesterday you were all young and today you are middle aged. Tomorrow you will be old, and then there is time to leave this body. And if you have done work throughout this whole life in material activities, the next birth, there is no guarantee that you will be born in a human family. What to speak about being born in a rich family? No. Material activities, sense gratification, this all is considered as impious activities. And the result of impious activities are being born poor. The one of the devotee, he doesn't like to look even at the face of the beggar. So I inquired from him that why, Prabhuji, why you are like don't want to even look at the face of the beggars? Why you are like so against the beggar? So he told that he has read in a Shastra that those who commit Vaishnava offense have to take birth as a beggar. So when I look at that person and I see that they have committed Vaishnava offense, I don't want to look at their face. And that's a fact. So many beggars are there. Somehow or the other, when there is an opportunity, they have committed Vaishnava offense and got a beggar's life. So materially, one may be working very hard, trying all sort of things. So there are so many politicians throughout their whole life, they are doing all corruption just to earn wealth for them and their family. But soon their body is finished, and then not a single amount of wealth they can take. And because of acting completely sinful manner throughout their whole life, The only thing that they take with themselves is the result of those sins, and they have to suffer for millions of years, not able to get the human form of life. Many people say, oh, even if I'll get animal body, that's also good. But no, you should see how much suffering is there in animal kingdom. They work on instant. There's always a fight between animals. Even you will see the birds. They are being always attacked by bigger birds, killed for no reasons. Even if you see seal, they will have the punching fight between each other. They will rip apart their limbs just to gain um, prominence over a particular fields. These, even the animal life, it's full of miseries, full of miseries. So don't take chance again to come back to this material world. That's why Prabhupada used to say that in this birth itself, perfect your Krishna consciousness and go back home, back to Godhead. But we should at least work whatever is possible. Even if we'll not be able to go back home, back to Godhead in this life, at least next birth as well we'll get more opportunity, more facility to progress remaining Krishna consciousness and go back home, back to Godhead. But don't leave it. So it's already written that if you do some devotional services, so even though you work materially very hard, there is no guarantee even if you get human body itself. What to speak about taking a body in a poor family. But if you do devotional services, at least you will be born as a human being in a family of either great cultured Brahmana or in a rich aristocratic family that will give one a further chance for elevation. So you don't have to work so hard to get your daily bread. And your consciousness will also be there with you. So you all know about Amrish Prabhu. He was son of grandson of Henry Ford, and he's a devotee now. Like he has come into Krishna consciousness, and he must have done some devotional services in the past birth. Automatically born in a Ford family, and again in this life as well, completely engaged himself in building of TOVP temple. So definitely after this birth, he'll go back home, back to Godhead. That is guaranteed. So he don't have to work very hard for his daily sustenance. So many employees anyways working under him. Lot of wealth automatically is there under him. So if you do devotional services nicely, this material world is all created by Krishna. Where you are going to take birth, what body you are going to get, what success you're going to, all everything is decided by the Lord. You can't transgress it. Further, it is written that the unsuccessful yogi, after many, many years of enjoyment on the planet of pious living entity, is born into a family of righteous people on the family of rich aristocracy. So here the unsuccessful yogi are divided into two classes. One is fallen after very little progress, and one is fallen after long practice of yoga. So the point here is that someone just took up Krishna consciousness, but his aim was always to enjoy materially. Definitely in this material world, lifespan is very short, 60, 70 years, how much he can enjoy. If his situation is also very bad, always he will be deceased, always there will be troubles, always there will be pollution. This earth is not a good place to live. So because his aim is to enjoy as well, but at the same point of time, he is making some progress in devotional service as well. So Lord fulfill his desires as well. So after leaving his body, because he has material desires in his heart, and all our bodies we are getting because of our desires only. You all have come to Canada because of your desires. You're all wherever you are in your life right now, it is all because of your desires. So so the point here is that if there is a desire of material enjoyment and one works on Krishna consciousness, then as well he'll get birth in higher planetary system. And then after enjoying there in higher planetary system for very long, once his all the desires are satiated, Um, then again, he will be born into nice aristocratic families. Again, he will get opportunity to progress in devotional services. So you can understand that in the higher planetary system, you can't make progress in devotional services. Why? Because so much of comfort is there, so much of opulence is there, so much of material sense gratification is there. You will not engage in Krishna consciousness. What to speak about other planets? You can see in the earth itself. If someone had a lot of money, you will never find him doing devotional services. You will find him going to this club, this pub, getting involved with this woman, that woman, always engaged into sense gratification. He cannot think of Krishna. So same is the case. Even if someone is born in higher planetary system, he'll engage in sense gratification. But after enjoying his senses to the fullest, he will be again sent back to this planet to take birth in the family of righteous Brahman, Vaishnav, or aristocratic merchant. So the real purpose of yoga practice is to achieve the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness, as explained in the last verse of this chapter. But those who do not preserve to such an extent and who fail because of the material allurement are allowed by the grace of the Lord to make full utilization of their material propensity. And after that, they are given opportunity to live prosperous life in righteous or aristocratic families. Those who are born in such families may take advantage of the facilities and try to elevate themselves to full Krishna consciousness. But Srila Prabhupada used to say that sometimes the risk is when you are again born into rich aristocratic families, there are so much of um, unwanted association that you will get. So, like Ambanis, you can see they're religiously inclined. They have the Srinath deities at their house. They're all engaged. They have a full whole floor maintained of pious Brahmana performing the deity worship. They have temple of their own. But lot of unwanted association. All Bollywood star, Hollywood star, they're all giving their association to all the Ambani's family. So even though they may want to make further progress, but they are become more and more covered because of the unwanted association. So that's why Prabhupada used to say that don't wait for getting birth in rich aristocratic family, because as you will get more and more wealth, the chances of fall down will also increase. So better finish this Krishna consciousness in this life itself and go back home, back to Godhead. Just give this one life to Krishna and go back home, back to Godhead. Thanks everyone. So anyone can read preaching is the essence, and then we'll end. Bharat Prabhu, you want to read? Oh, sorry. Padan Prabhu, you want to read, or Pratibha Mataji, you want to read? Preaching is the essence. Okay, otherwise I'll read. Preaching is the essence.
I can read.
Okay, Prabhu, yeah, read it.
Preaching is the essence. One must constantly pray to the Lord for protection and the blessing to preach. Unless one is sufficiently protected by the Lord, he may fall down from his spiritual position. Therefore, one has to pray constantly to the Lord for protection and the blessing to carry out one's duty. Lord Chaitanya also entrusted his missionary work to his devotee and assured them of his protection against the onslaught of material affection. The path of spiritual life is stated in the Veda to be like the edge of the sharpened razor. A little inattentiveness may at once create havoc and bloodshed, but one whose completely surrendered soul, always seeking protection from the Lord in the discharge of his entrusted duty, has no fear of falling into material contamination.
Thanks a lot, Prabhu. So the point here is that a preacher, if he's real little inattentive, he can also fall down. There are so many cases earlier in Prabhupada disciples, they have gone out for preaching to a very large extent, and then little inattentiveness, and those brahmachari, they end up becoming grahastas. I'm not saying that being grahasta is wrong, but definitely then there are so many responsibilities one will get, children one will have, and then some or the other work he has to do to sustain himself. He'll not be able to do that much of preaching. So mind is completely under the control of Maya Devi. Even if someone is preaching, he should pray to Lord Chaitanya for protection. He should pray to Lord Narsingh Dev that somehow or the other help him to propagate the holy names of the Lord, because Maya act in many subtle fashion. So many devotees, they get mentally bewildered, start following some different path, different philosophy, different mental speculations. So we have to daily pray to the Lord for protection. And that way we have to try to serve Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara um, in this preaching mission of the Lord, because that is very much pleasing to the Lord and to our Guru Parampara. So, but we have to daily pray to the Lord for his protection, because we are very tiny living entity. Any kind of mental covering can cover at any point of time. So we have to very strict in our chanting and praying to the Lord, and that will help us make progress and do the preaching nicely. Thanks a lot, everyone. Hare Krishna. So we'll meet next
Yeah,
Saturday.
I have a question.
Yes, bro.
You know, the pride is happening this weekend. You know, what do you think about those pride people? You know, they are walking naked, and I don't know what is their goal. I mean,
Actually, um, if we see, even at the time of Srila Prabhupada, there were some people who had this inclination. So Prabhupada used to say that whatever, so there is a boy who met him, and he told that I cannot live without a boy. So he told that whatever is comfortable for you, but the main thing is maintain a particular position. This body is anyways temporary. So the point here is that a person at the time of death, whatever he is thinking, accordingly he will attain a state. And sometimes he may be, a man is dying, he may be thinking of woman, and then there is some sort of haphazard mentality he's having in his mind, and the result is he will end up maybe having a body of a woman but mentality of a man, and vice versa. So the point is, anybody that we have got in our Vedas, we never find there is a marriage, same sex marriage, that is being performed. But Prabhupada used to say that whatever way you can just progress into Krishna consciousness. If you want to live with a man, you are thinking yourself as a woman, you live, but make a progress into Krishna consciousness and go back toward it. Because ultimately, Prabhupada knew that if one make progress in devotional services by chanting, automatically the thoughts of mental sense gratification, sex desire will automatically go to zero. And if sex desire has gone to zero, whether you identify yourself as male or female, it doesn't matter. If sex desire will go to zero, you will make progress and go back home, back to water. So, so
yeah, these people are too much into bodily consciousness. I mean, these bride people and the transgender, they themselves think of themselves as a body. That's the thing. Yeah.
yeah, so the point here is, Prabhu, that no one is there to give them the right guidance, right? Pope and all, they're also promoting gay marriages or lesbian marriages. So the so the Christian system itself is now like supporting them or promoting them. So that's the issue.
Mm.
But we should not, like, as of now, we should not focus on them. That's fine. We should only pray for them that somehow or the
We
other.
have a book distribution team there, so like doing book distribution. I mean, I'm just asking, you know, like how do you preach to these people? I mean,
No, no, that's fine. That's fine. You can just preach to them saying that you may be considering yourself body, but there is finer thing beyond it. There is a soul,
mm-hmm.
and these books are talking about that. You can distribute these books to them.
Yeah.
Ultimately, everyone is part and parcel of Krishna, somehow or the other, due to the kind of mentality they carry in their last birth. They have end up in this kind of body. So we should be merciful on them and still give them the highest truth. Many times, like, so Prabhupada, you will see he still tolerated them. Allen Ginsberg, if you are aware, he was the very first of few people who came to Krishna consciousness, he was gay, but Prabhupada still allowed him to chant or do his devotional service because Prabhupada was looking at soul level that at least some progress he will make. If Prabhupada will say that no, no, we can't support gay or lesbian, then definitely that will cause his this body to get wasted. So Prabhupada allowed him that you keep chanting, you do your devotional services, because with that, making little progress, um, at least the next birth he will get a uh, better consciousness. Or if with this birth he can perform devotional services to the fullest, then can go back home back to. I hope that answer. It's a
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah,
good. It's a long question. Maybe we can connect afterward, and I can
yeah,
guide
yeah.
more.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, everyone, for your time. So we'll meet again next Saturday, and maybe I'll give more time for question answer next week. Yeah. Thanks everyone for your time.